No one should really be allowed to do a preview of Southampton this year, given the doom that was predicted last summer, when there was even talk possibly of Southampton going down.
Southampton completely overachieved last season. At this time last year, we were expecting, after the departure of Pochettino and a number of players, to struggle a little.
What actually turned out to happen was that they did well in the transfer market, they'd still kept a lot of good players, and they brought in a good manager, Ronald Koeman, and very quickly they started to play good football.
Personally, I'm very happy to be in Europe. I mean, if we want to move forward as a football club, then European football it is the way forward.
What's happened there is nothing short of remarkable, really. They've got a self-sustaining model all the way through from the academy to Koeman's first team, and they'll try and pull off the trick again this season when you've seen one or two of their big names go. They'll try and replace those and also try and bring new players through from the academy. Koeman has been provided with money to spend, however, and they brought in more than 80 million last year from TV and merit payments, having finished 7th, which was actually an improvement on the previous season.
They have a solid foundation, so when they lost Pochettino, they had a clear vision of what they wanted, someone who could fit into the Southampton style of playing. Ronald Koeman fit that exactly. He was the exact prototype of the manager they wanted.
Koeman came in and dragged everyone together, supporters, players, management, staff, everything. It was his factor, the Koeman factor, that really enables us to do it.
Off the field as well, they opened their new training ground last November. It should help them go from strength to strength off the field, help the academy, help them continue to produce young players in the way they have.
Katharina Lieber, the daughter of Marcus, since taking the hand, has put in the right people and now seems to have a commitment to the club.
Morgan Schneiderlin, the linchpin of their midfield, has gone to Manchester United. Nathaniel Clyne, who was excellent at right back last season, has gone to Liverpool. Toby Alderweireld, who was on loan from Atletico Madrid, has eventually decided to join Tottenham on a permanent deal. Schneiderlin is expected to be replaced by Jordi Klaasie from Feyenoord, the Dutch international midfielder. Nathaniel Clyne has been replaced by the Portuguese right back Cedric Soares.
He's a Ronald Koeman type player, can play in a couple of positions, he's mobile, uses the ball well.
The return from injury of Jay Rodriguez, who hurt his knee before the World Cup last year, didn't play at all last season, but should be back on the mend this year. And they've also brought in the Spanish striker, Owen from Malaga, who made his debut for Spain last year. There's a little bit of talk possibly that he might not be the kind of goal scorer they need, but they certainly do need backup for Graziano Pella, who started like a house on fire and then slightly faded away.
What we need again is to stabilise ourselves in 7th, 8th, even 9th position, and if we do that, then that's a good base to build on going forward.
I think Stoke are a bit unfortunate in some senses because they seem to slip under the radar a little bit these days.